evening. How are y'all this evening? I hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Give it a minute or so and we'll see. I think I need to tilt it a little here. And it tells me no, I want to stay where I was. Okay, I'm going to pull it out a little here. There we go. Alrighty. It's still not how I want it, but that's okay. It'll be alright. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Miranda. I'm so glad y'all are here. We're going to make a Christmas card tonight. Surprise, surprise. I'm telling you. I'm loving making these Christmas cards. I am. Shannon, I loved your latest video. That card was awesome. That little scene that you made. And I'm not buying any more Christmas stamps. I'm telling you, I'm not buying any more Christmas stamps. Whoops. So, I'm not. Anywho's, let's see, give it a minute or so, and let me see if anybody else shows up. And, let me find myself over here. Here I am, but it's not doing what it's supposed to. I swear, my Facebook page has really got crazy. I mean, it's gone crazy. I am getting ahead on them. Yeah. All right, I can't wait to see it. You said the same thing. We have another in your cart right now. I'm telling you, I don't have a cart started, so there's nothing in mine. And I really keep saying I'm not buying any more, but you know how that goes. We say a lot of things, don't we? And then we just go the opposite direction. Anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and get started so I can get through. So I can go in, collapse into my recliner. So, we are using Warm and Toasty again. I'm going to be using this adorable little polar bear right here. We are using Merry Christmas. We're using, what are we using for Merry Christmas? Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, we're using Merry Christmas. We're using Snowman Season. I see Merry Christmas here, and I said, we're using Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh. I need to not get any more Christmas ones this year, too. Anyway, we're using Snowman Season. We're using this Merry Christmas. I love this font. Love this font. We are also using Itty Bitty Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, but I'm just going to stamp the Happy New Year. You shouldn't. I know what you mean. Shannon, I know what you mean. We're using Stitch So Sweetly dies. I'm going to use this one. I love these dies. We are going to be using a little bit of this wonderful Snowflake Spendor ribbon. Love it. It's so gorgeous. We are using our triple banner punch and our lovely labels pick a punch. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the rectangular postage stamp punch. Now I'm going to be punchy tonight. Yep. If I can open them, that's what. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open my punches now and be ready here. Alrighty, now we are using some glue dots, the Memento Black, Real Red. We're using H block for Merry Christmas and B blocks. One for the polar bear and one for the Happy New Year. We're going to be using our Stampin' Right marker. And what else are we going to be using? We are using Garden Green as our base for our card. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and give it a fold and get a nice crease on it. Just like that. Okay, we're going to go this direction with it. We have a piece of, I've got everything stacked here, so I'm hoping I've got everything stacked the way I wanted it. We have Real Red. This is cut at 5 5/8 by 4 1/8. Got 2 of those, one for the front, one for the inside. Have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 by 2 3/4. That's going to go on the inside. I have some scraps of Whisper White and Real Red and Garden Green. And I have a strip of Just the Season Designer Series paper. We have an envelope. And here's our piece of the ribbon we're going to use. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do first is go ahead and put our layers down. Of course, I did not get the didn't get the glue. I love these colors together too. They just go together like cherry cobbler and shaded spruce goes together. You know, there's just certain colors that just seem to be mates, that they have to go together. I know there's a lot of people that use non-traditional colors for Christmas cards, and I'm not a big one to do that, and I know they're gorgeous, because Shannon, I think you have used non-tradition, and I love them, but I can't bring myself to do it because I think this is not Christmassy. Although I've seen them and they're gorgeous, and I guess it's just a frame of mind here. I think it's got to be a certain way or something. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're going to take our 4 by 2 3/4, and we're going to go ahead and stamp on it. Now I'm going to show you why I'm using my Real Red Stampin' Blend. I'm going to, instead of taping this off or anything for the Happy New Year, well, let's turn it around. Let's get it the right way here. I am going to color it with my, and it helps if I use the right end, with my Stampin' Right marker. And in Real Red, which makes it awesome. I love using this to do this. That way I don't have to worry about getting any ink on anything else, and it ended up showing up on my card. I'm going to huff you on it so it will be wet, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure it's straight. Okay. I'll probably get my noggin in the way too. Okay, it's not exactly straight, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to be happy with it and say, all right, we're going with it. Let me cut my glue real quick. Now, we are going to use some of this Memento. And we're going to put us a little polar bear right there. And we're going to take our envelope. We're going to go ahead and stamp it. And we're going to put a little polar bear right there. And then I'm going to take this little piece of Whisper White. And I'm going to stamp a polar bear on it. Right there. Now, that's all we're going to do in the Memento. And you know what I did it right. There for a minute I thought, oh no, I did that wrong, but no, I didn't. I get scared of myself sometimes. I think I've done something wrong. Okay, we are going to take, let me see, I think I'm going to take this one. I'm going to stamp, I'm going to take this one and stamp my Merry Christmas on it. And we're going to stamp it in the real red. And I'm going to do it as straight as I can because I'm going to use my die here to cut it out. And I want it really straight, if I can get it really straight. All right. I'm pleased with that. Yes, I am. That stamps so well. All right, now I'm going to get my snips and I'm going to fussy cut. Hi, Debbie. I'm glad you made it. I want to fussy cut this little polar bear out real quick. I like to get it things cut down as close as I can get them before I start trimming. That way I don't have all that other. And I don't want a white edge around the outside, so I'm going to cut as close to the inking as I can. And so I won't have a white edge to him. Just have this black one, which I'm okay with. And so he's a cute little feller. Tell you, I hope y'all had a good weekend. I'm spending all of mine at work again. We've got some things going on at work, and for the next week and a half, me and one of the other co-assistants have to work every day. One of us open, one of us close. So I'll be closing the next 3 nights, and then I'll be opening Friday and Saturday. And because of what's going on, I'm not even going to be able to do the on-stage. Hi, Barb. The on-stage live. I'm I'm really upset about it, and I'm not happy. But things happen, and they're out of our control. And I have to, I have to have my job so I can afford my hobby here. My hobby. And there's not anything I can do about it. And so anyway, it is what it is, and I will adapt and go on. So things happen in our lives that we can't control, and we have to deal with them, whether we want to or not. Oh yeah, I know. I'm thankful for that. Okay, let's get out I'll learn how to talk today too, so maybe. Our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Love this thing. I love it. And we are going to go ahead and play around and get our Merry Christmas cut. And I'm going to start this away because I want to be able to get as close to the bottom as I can and be able to see what I'm doing here and scooch it the way I want it. And I know I've got it just right where I want it and where I know it's going to most likely be straight. And I think that'll do it. So I'm going to do this here. I'm going to cut it down. Just like that. I love this machine. It didn't creak or holler at me or nothing. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come from this side. And I'm going to do everything I can to get this lined up on both sides in a slot here. I want it in one of these little slots. Alrighty. This may take me a moment. Thank you, Miranda. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. God's got a reason for everything that's going on. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people don't know this because I just don't tell it. But I teach Sunday school, which I do tell. I'm proud of teaching Sunday school. I teach, we are young adult ladies. Yeah, I'm young adult. I'm an adult. I'm not young, but anyway, it's a variety of ages. Okay, I think I got that now. And I have 6 ladies, and we have the best time, and they're the best prayer warriors and everything. And for the life of me now, I don't know where I was going with this story. Yes, I do. Let me back up here a moment. Anyway, we do not meet for Sunday school right now because of the COVID. In fact, we only have a Sunday morning service. And because of how I've been having to work, I've been missing that too. But when we quit having our Sunday school classes because of the COVID, I formed a, look there, is that not gorgeous? A group in Messenger for my Sunday school class, and we do Sunday school on Sunday mornings on Messenger. And this past Sundays, our Sunday school book is a devotional book, and it's Women of the Bible, which is awesome, but always has a verse at the bottom of most of the days. And the verse at the bottom of yesterday's was about can't say it verbatim, but I can tell you the gist of it. Was that there's a season for everything that happens, and there's a reason for everything that happens. So God has a reason for everything that happens, is what we were talking about. And no matter what happens in our life, there's a purpose for it. There's a reason for it. And God has a reason for it to happen. So I know there's a reason for this. And it may be a while before I even know what it is. I may not never know what the reason is. But there is one. And I accept that. And, you know, that's one of the things that got me through when my mom passed away 5 years ago, first part of this month. In fact, it's coming up in just a few days. It'd be 5 years since my mom passed. And knowing that God had a reason for my mom to pass is what got me through it, because it was an all of a sudden thing. She had an aneurysm, and it busted, and they could not save her. And I feel that God took her on because he was saving her from something worse. And, you know, knowing that God has a reason and a purpose for that got me through it. And I think that when we accept that, it's such a faith in us that we know that God has it, which is one of my most favorite things to say, is God's got it. And he does. He has everything in our life under control. We just have to let him have it. You know, and I just, you know, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for what he does for me, and I'm thankful for what he does for my family. And I know that, yes, Miranda, that we can trust in his plan, because his plan is perfect. We are not, but his are. And so, okay, I'll get out of Sunday school teacher mode now. I'm using our handy dandy triple banner punch to make a banner on the bottom of my garden green. And we are going to use this one over here for our designer series paper. And I'm going to just slip it in, make sure it's straight, which is a little harder sometimes. Give it a punch. Oopsie. Now, all right. So we've got that. Then we're going to take our rectangular postage stamp punch. We're going to slide in this piece of real red. Just punch that out. Just like that. Real straight. Hey, it works. That's what counts. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to get some liquid glue. There it is. I wasn't sure what I'd done with it. Yeah, you would never need to worry about that one. Oh, thank you, Miranda. Thank you. That makes me feel really good. Tell you, I love sharing my love for God with people. There's so many people that just don't love Him, and I don't understand. And so what I don't understand is those that don't believe in Him. I mean, you know, you wake up every day, you open your eyes every day. Oh, Barb, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You know, I think one of the hardest things is losing your mom, because she's your best friend. You know, my mom was my best friend. We had our times when we weren't. You know, I think a mother and daughter always has times when you're not best friends. And, I mean, there's times when me and my daughter are not best friends, but on the norm we are, you know, and it's the same way with her and her daughters. And, so that's normal, but, I'm going to lay this right here. I'm going to get it as centered as I can. But it's really hard when you lose your mom, because she's so many things to you. You know, she's your anchor, she's your best friend, she's your confidant, you know, and so many things. And my mom had this thing that used to get under my skin so bad, and she would say, if I complained about anything, not all the time, but most of the time, she would look at me and she would say, Sharon, that's L-I-F-E, life. And I would just get so mad at her sometimes for saying that, because sometimes I just wanted a little sympathy. And I guess that's because when I was whining, I wanted sympathy, and that's what she would give me. You know, there's always things your mom does that gets under your skin, but you miss it when they're gone. Miss it so much when they're gone. I'd love to hear her tell me that. You know, love to hear it. But I do not tell that to my daughter. My mom used to tell it to my daughter bunches. Okay, I am going to put my polar bear right here in the middle of my postage stamp punch out. Then we are going to get some glue dots. And I am going to find my ribbon. Here it is. And I'll tell you, these glue dots want to stick to your fingers. Ah, that one came off real easy. Maybe this one will. There it comes. Okay. Not perfectly straight, but that's okay. And I'm going to lay this down right in the middle, I hope. Maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, that's going to work fine. That's going to work fine. Now we are going to put some dimensionals on here. We cannot have it without dimensionals. So I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to come down here, because I'm not putting them right down the middle. I'm putting them more on the edge, and I'm staggering them like this. that glue dot wants to stick to my finger. Okay, now we're just going to stick that right in the middle. Then we're going to put 5 on our postage stamp here. And we're fixing to be done. And we're going to take your pick tool, and I'm going to get these things off right here. Okay. Well, flitter dee dee. This won't stick to me. Oh my gosh. Well, let me go this direction. Maybe I can. There it comes. It came off. Just have to do it right. Well, that didn't. Okay. Now then, here we are. Now we're going to put our little polar bear down this way, about right there. And then we're going to take our Merry Christmas, and we're going to center it right there. Then we get our ribbon snips and snip right there. And then I'm going to snip this one on this side because it looks just a smidgen raggedy. Snip it like that, and there we are. We have another card. Yay! And yes, I have 5 more. I made 5 of these wonderful things. Yeah. Look here. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Shannon. Don't you just love it? I love this polar bear. He's adorable. Totally adorable. So, anyway, like I said, I'm going to have to start getting me some Christmas stamps bought and start addressing Christmas cards. But, anyway, all that being said, and what's going on at work and me working so much, next Monday evening, I'm not going to do a live. I do not know what my next day off is going to be. And thank you, Shannon. I don't have a clue what my next day off is going to be. So I know it won't be this week, and probably half of next week. It may be the end of next week before I get another day off. So I'm not going to do a live next Monday evening because I figure I will probably be so tired because I'm working Sunday evening. But I wanted that shift because I want to go to church Sunday because I've missed. And I hate to miss church, but you know, when you have a job, you have to. You ordered 3 books of Christmas stamps online. They go, oh, I didn't realize you could order them online. Hey, cool! How cool! I may have to do that. I'll tell you what, one of my Sunday school ladies works at our post office. Maybe I need to tell her to pick me up some. Save me some. I love the Christmas stamps. But anyway, I love you ladies. I thank y'all so much for coming by and listening to me yabber on. And listen to my Sunday school class. Anyway, get in your crafty room and get crafty. I'd love to see what y'all are making. Shannon's going to have something awesome come Wednesday. So hit Shannon's YouTube channel and see what she comes up with. She makes such awesome things. I love to watch her channel. And anyway, y'all take care. And I know I'm not going to be in my crafty room this week, rest of this week. So, but y'all getting yours. I love you guys. I thank y'all for being such awesome friends and such awesome prayer warriors. And, you know, it makes me feel so good. It really does. And I love every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed week and blessed next week. And I will see y'all Monday week. That's going to be That'd be November the 16th. And the only reason I know that is because this is the 8th. The next one's going to be 15th. And we've got to turn in our shoe boxes at church, where they have to turn them in to me and Johnny. Johnny's our deliverer. He makes a very good WMU husband. So I'm director of WMU. I know, I have jobs, but I love them. I love doing the Lord's work. And anyway, so that's how I knew off the top of my head that Monday will be November the 16th. So, good Lord willing, I will see y'all November the 16th. I know, Debbie, this month is going by way too fast, and I'm not ready. And I will get as much rest as I can, Shannon. And, yes, please pray for strength to get through all this, because me and my fellow co-assistant manager, me and him are going to have it, because me and him is going to be the ones. So, like I said, I love you guys, and I pray for y'all every day. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.